This trip we were only planning on Disney parks for a few days, so we chose to stay off-site for one of our weeks. I know a lot of people question staying on-site or off-site, and once you've chosen off-site, where to stay. There are so many places it really becomes overwhelming. We've stayed at Windsor Hills in the past, and since we were heading to St. Cloud, Florida for some fishing for our first week, we chose Storey Lake as it was closer. We booked this through booking.com and the reviews of this unit were good. We paid $1,053 US, including taxes and fees, for 6 nights. Plus, we had to deposit a security deposit through PayPal, which we did get back, less $10 for their PayPal fee. After getting back from our trip, I did happen to look at TripAdvisor and noticed a lot of really bad reviews of Storey Lake. I think when it comes to any of the villa locations, it all depends on who the owners are and who the property managers are as well, because they are all different. The main complaints I read about at various locations are the noise of neighbors and also the state of their rental units. So when it comes to renting, I would really suggest trying to find reviews on the exact unit you're staying in. We had a good stay, and I'll show you around and give you my pros and cons of Storey Lake. Our unit was nicely decorated and was fully stocked for pans, plates, bowls, etc. If you're new to renting a villa, please keep in mind that you need to buy most everything you will need, like in your home. Depending on your rental, they may provide you with a small quantity to get by for some things on your first few days. We were given 1 toilet paper roll for each bathroom, small hand soaps, and small shampoo and conditioners for the showers. Also provided 1 paper towel roll and 1 small dish soap, and there were coffee filters there as well. Other than that, we needed to get our own stuff. So if you want to do laundry or use the dishwasher, you may need to buy these sort of items, just depending on your unit. So our booking was a 4-bedroom townhouse. So as you saw, the first bedroom is downstairs and the other 3 bedrooms are upstairs. We found Storey Lake to be much newer and more modern than the Windsor Hills location. The only real spots we noticed the wear and tear was the upstairs carpet. You could see was kind of worn, and there were a few spots on the walls, but that's like any rental, even if you go to the Disney villas. When it comes to rating things like beds, comfortability of beds at Storey Lake, that's really going to depend on the unit you're staying at, and also even the individual. Some people like hard beds, some people like soft beds. Most of us all were comfortable sleeping here. The only issue I had was basically the blind situation, and I have that everywhere because I'm used to blackout blinds. I'll show you that when we get to the children's room, as I did choose the Star Wars room to sleep in, and as you'll see that in the morning it was quite bright, just due to the lack of blackout blinds. As with most villa locations near Disney, you're going to find that some of the bedrooms have Disney themes, and this unit did have that as well. There's 2 bedrooms with 2 single beds in each one of them, and you're going to see that one was Star Wars themed and the other was Mickey and Minnie Mouse themed. Here's a shot I took first thing in the morning just to give you an idea of how bright the room actually is without the blackout blinds. So as you can see, this is a 4-bedroom and sleeps 8 people. There is a couch. As we get downstairs, you'll see that, but the couch was actually not very comfortable. That was one of the other worn items in the house, and it's not a pull-out or anything like that, so you couldn't have anyone else sleeping down there. One of the pros about staying in a villa is having all the extra space and storage. As you can see here, each closet, there's like a closet in every room. There's a lot of room to put your luggage, and it's really nice to just be able to have that extra space to spread out. In addition, having the 3 bathrooms is very handy, and just having the sinks outside the in this bathroom, as you'll see, the sink is outside the washroom and shower, so that actually helps a lot too, especially if you do have young children that are getting ready in the morning and you're going to the parks. The other thing about renting a villa is you will get an instruction book whenever you arrive, and this has been for every villa I've ever been in so far. The last Windsor Hills rental I was stayed at, they asked us to take the sheets off the bed and put them in the washer and start the washer. I prefer to have somebody else wash them instead of the prior guests, just because I don't know if they use soap or not. Also, with any villa type rental, I always wash any dishes prior to and leaving the unit. I never trust people in washing these properly. Also, it's because I found food stains on cups and dishes both in the villas that I've rented off-site and in the Disney villas as well. We really enjoyed the outside area as well. There was a nice table that was there. You could have your coffee in the morning. There was some shady spots. There's some lounge chairs that you could sit in the sun. And the pool here was a little bit bigger than some of the other splash pools, I guess you call them. The water was not heated, and unfortunately we didn't realize when we booked on booking.com that was something that we could request. I probably would have spent the extra to heat the pool, although it did say that they only heat it from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and due to the cold in the evening, I'm not sure if that would have been long enough. If anyone has any ideas on that, please let me know so I know for future. I read some complaints about the security here. In the area that we stayed in, we always had to go through a locked gate. That is something to consider. The area that's closer to the community pool and the lazy river, apparently that is open all the time because we were able just to go in there without our pass. Having said that, we didn't actually get to use the community pool. Just as we went to go there, it was really packed and we just changed our mind. It looked like there's too many people there. I did read some comments that the pool is not heated, so I'm not sure if that's true or not. If anyone knows, please let me know. So we wanted to give you some tips for renting a villa. The first one I'd say is read the reviews on your specific unit and not just the location you're going to. 2. Ask for a copy of the rules for your specific unit. 3. Research the location and reviews on the traffic in the area. 4. Know the time of year you are traveling. Example, spring break may cause noisier neighbors. 5. Ask about the security if you are worried and unsure. 6. Ask about heated pools, both in your unit or the community pool. 7. Any extras that are included, so ask if they have coffee, soap, etc., so you can plan to have that in advance. And 8. Watch reviews for ants. This can be a problem, and keep your unit clean because I've heard that if you do spill things, sometimes if you didn't have an ant problem, you may have one pretty quickly. Pros to us for Storey Lake was the location. We really enjoyed this location as we felt that the traffic wasn't that bad to get anywhere we wanted to go. All in all, I would definitely stay here again as it was quiet and comfortable stay with lots of room to spread out in. We didn't end up eating in here much, just other than breakfast, and there was lots of restaurants nearby. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy these videos, please like and subscribe, and we'll be doing a new one on some of the restaurants in the area shortly.